What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of Get Technical. I'm your host, Neil Hamilton, and with me is producer AB. How's everybody doing? Will Taylor probably Will Taylor hates crypto. Come on, Will.
Can I get a hell yeah?
What's up, Marco? Yo, Ryan, Bio Noob. What's up, Raider? Nando, we get to 150 likes. I'll play whatever song you want by Slayer.
What up, Sito Keen?
Yeah, what's it? Cytokine? What is up? Storm trading. I like that. Dog with toupee in the house. Dog, toupee. Marco, you gotta wait for that. We gotta get to 100 likes. We want to hear Zig. Boys, what's up, Miss Wartsoff? AJ, we don't do that here. We don't bloviate. All right? Steven, what is good? Vio Noob, yeah, baby. We got a Slayer fan in the house. AJ knows. Let's go. That's right. So the solo, yeah. 100 likes, I play the Rain and Blood. Make it 150. I play the Rain and Blood solo. All right, guys. All right, I hope you guys are feeling right. We're about to look at some levels in the market so we can make that Skrilla. Right now, I'm really interested in what's happening with Tesla and a lot of other assets that were big movers over last summer. Marco, 3 right coming your way. How can you convert me to dark mode? I don't know. I don't know. So one of those assets, of course, is Tesla. Guys, name something golden. Complete the sentence. We go nuts for golden. All right, complete this sentence, chat. And if you're watching this from your lazy boy eating your Hungry Man dinner from the recorded session, finish this sentence in chat right now. Pause the video. So we go nuts for golden what?
Corral.
Love Golden Corral. Haven't been for a long time. Love it though. And Ponderosa. Chad, no, not Golden Grams. We go nuts for golden.
Tiny Pie, you're banned. Get out of here.
Who is it? Yeah. Why would you say that?
Yeah.
Golden medals? So far, not happening. I don't know if any of the 10 people watching the Olympics are here today in chat. But I don't think we're getting many golds. Ooh, Vio Noob Slayer. Yeah, let's get it. You guys, it's golden crosses. Good job, guys. Crosses. Not demons, Proton. Life's not an anime. Mikey Squirrels. Okay. You're a puppet, so I accept that.
What do puppets know anyway?
God, I love the Muppets. Give me a 1 in chat if you like the Muppets and you think they're funny. I watch it. I eat the Muppets content up. I just love the Muppets. I think they're fucking hilarious. Crust. All right. Tubby Ninja with the 1. Thank you. 1, 1, 2. Master of Stocks, a 2. 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. All the time. All right, guys. So the reason I'm bringing this up, a lot of the assets over the summer that all topped out, they have a similar formation. So here's how we're going to do this. We're going to tell a story. All right. This is 2020. The stock market's going up, and then COVID. And then the stock market going, like going up the roller coaster. And then what happened, guys? What happened? We got to right around February, and there was like, shit. This is what the stock market did. It kind of went shit. And then now it's kind of starting to do one of these. All right, guys? Is that what, I mean, was that a pretty good reenactment of what has been happening with like growth and all that? Just growth. I'm just talking about growth and cryptocurrency. We got this toppiness that has happened with all of our favorite assets. All right. Now let's do a little thing. Some of you already know what I'm about to do. All right. If you could make a Mount Rushmore of technical analysts, what names would you put on there? If you could make a Mount Rushmore with the faces of famous names of thinkers in technical analysis of financial markets, what names would you put on the Mount Rushmore?
Murphy.
Not bad. John Murphy. Gucci, thank you for being the first person to rapidly shout out a ticker at us. We'll get to it.
Oh, I forgot about our boy.
Here we go. There we go. Word to be free, kind of cheating because I know that you follow me on Twitter. Yeah, Giant Cytokine agrees that John Murphy would be up there. Wycliffe Jean would be on there. I don't know if that's too old for you, Aaron Bree. O'Neill, definitely. William J. O'Neill, definitely. Lots of great names. You guys know your history of financial or technical analysis. Good stuff. So the one that I'm looking for right now is good old Charles Dow. Dow. You know the name. You know his theory. You know Dow theory. It's the foundation of modern technical analysis. So I just typed Dow theory in Google Images, and all of this good quality free shit just came up. I want to start with this one. All right. Pause your little funky toys on your charting tool out the window. Gucci, you'll know when I yell at you. You'll know when I yell at you. I'm going to show you a couple charts. Toss out your little tools, your little automatic circle thing that looks like a spiral, your little Fibonacci spiral goofiness, and just look at this chart. All right? Whoops. Actually, I want to keep that there on Tesla. All right? So, did we not go through these phases here? Do you see them circled here? Let's do this. Let's get funky fresh. Let's do this really pedagogically. Did we not start off here, COVID, and then start having a wild ride time of our life? This is where you start hearing about like your 9-year-old nephew just made 19K on naked calls.
Dude, I read a story about how a middle school had to block Robinhood from its like school iPads.
I love that. I really love that. And then did we not get the sloppy here on like all of our growth stuff? Did we not? Bitcoin for sure. Cytokine absolutely matches this perfectly. All right. And I'm about to, yes, similar to Wyckoff, you know? Absolutely. And then we got our markdowns. But look at what we got with our markdowns. Bull trap. Did you guys get bull trap by Bitcoin? Each time it did that little pullback? You know? Did you get bull trapped? Because what you thought was happening was some of this good. All right? What happened in the past will happen again, my friends. That's how this whole thing works. It's all about understanding the price structure of the past so we can make educated predictions on what's going to happen in the future. And the cool thing is, you can bet money on it. So guys, this is the very basic breakdown of the phases in Dow theory. So now what we're looking at is, this was the tippy top of the roller coaster from 2020. This is the hangover. Is the hangover starting to go away? Is Tesla cracking a Red Bull, drinking a vitamin water, and getting ready to sweat it out in the gym for a good old cumulation phase? Also pronounced accumulation. Sanjeev, that is what I'm getting at. I believe that many of these assets, not all, we're going to look at the structure. Many of our favorite growth assets are starting the accumulation phase, or the way you put it, the second inning, another phase of accumulation. So there you go, guys. That's what we're looking for. All right. So we're looking for all our preciouses that are in. So let's combine two things. All right. Let's combine the Dow theory chart. We got that right here with Wyckoff. If I can get a clean image. You can never get the... Okay, I have to do it every time. I have to go to the site. Should just... There it is. So let's combine the two. And then this puppy right here. Come on, work. Yeah. What is the quality that we find here when we're at the bottom, at the beginning of a run-up? That oversoldness. Oversold. All right? And Producer AB, what's up with the branding for our show?
Oh my God. We're still stuck on the Bloviation Nation.
We're still stuck on Bloviation Nation, and I'm changing the branding. All right, guys, what do you see on the bottom of your screen right now underneath the chart? What's next to that? What do you see? The little animals. What little animals do you see? Robinhood is not Gucci. It's okay, here's the answer. Gucci. Robinhood is breaking past 45, and you're still not telling me why. Because there are more buyers than sellers. Like and subscribe, Gucci. That's right, Tubby. That's right, Born to be Free. The OGs are here. It's rat snack time. All right? In chat, let me know. What does that mean when it's time for the rats to come in? Sanjeev, yes, exactly. That's what they're here for. They've been waiting this whole time. That's right. That's right, Will. There is also cheese. It's one of the favorite foods for rats and mice. Feast. It is time to feast. When we get down into this accumulation phase, when everyone else is like, it's over. It's over for Bitcoin, man. Tesla's dead. I feel like Grimes really ruined Tesla for a lot of people. It's over.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That's Aaron Bree. That's when we were talking last night, like midnight on the phone, FaceTiming. Is like the second Elon Musk met Grimes, he never made a good album again after that. But I'm saying your whiskers should be wiggling around. All right. The cheese is ripe. The cheese is ripe. All right. So that's what we're getting into here. We're looking for stocks where the cheese is ripe. And where's the trap? The trap you recognize by an impulsive pullback. So that comes down to a little bit. There's a little bit more to it there. Who asked that? Okay, someone asked that. Whatever.
GP.
So here's the difference. All right, let's go back to our diagram. Here's the stock market. What did I do? Oh no, undo. All right, my prices disappeared. All right, so this is my diagram. This is historical stuff. So definitely screen cap and print it out and put it in a frame. The pullback happens when you get a bear wedge. And so you should know the pattern. A bear wedge. It's a bearish continuation pattern. Bearish continuation patterns, which we should be watching for when we're in the mark down phase preceding accumulation. That's why I call them bull traps, because bulls get all excited and they're buying them up. And then a lot of them are getting chopped up. So this is what that looks like. This is a perfect image right here. There you go. It's a bearish continuation pattern. And thank you, Born to Be Free. Guys, smash the like button if you like hanging out with us and you want us to keep doing this show. It helps a lot. So there you go. That's one really just solid example. Don't fall for the bull trap. Wait for the accumulation. So let me delete everything. Tesla, not quite exciting to me yet, but I'm watching it. So here's what happened. Very clear. If you guys are familiar with this, let me know. Very clear ascending triangle reversal pattern. Up in here. All right. Getting rejected at previous resistance. Let's go back. This resistance goes way back. So it's time to cool down. Let me double click on my chart. We got the RSI, or the RSI, as some like to call it. We got the RSI here, and we're a little bit overbought. My RSI is set to 10. All right, I learned that from Jake W. From TrendSpider, for 10 trading days versus 14 days. And I'm seeing overbought here. Hitting resistance makes sense. Now we look to hold support at this previous level of resistance, the inversion of resistance into support, so that we can stay above this shelf right here, where a bunch of buyers and sellers exist. We want to stay above that so that we can start getting higher highs. And the two moving averages that you see on my chart right now, very simple. The 50-day is green. It's the 50-day simple moving average, green, and the red one is the 200-day simple moving average. I'm watching for this green one to go up like that while the red one goes like that. The moment that happens, a bunch of investors are going to say, I just saw a golden cross. Do you guys see the golden cross? And then they're going to start buying, okay? Because this is a classic sign. A classic signal that an upward trend is about to happen. So we've got upward trend, roller coaster, oh shit, and then fuck, oh my god, and then Tesla's dead, man. Tesla Grimes, blah blah blah. And then now Golden Cross, people are going to be like, yeah, I always liked Tesla. I always liked them.
Never once doubted it.
So this is us trying to get on the ground floor, guys, of this situation right here. We want to get in right here. All right, that's what we're trying to do. All right, that's the rat snack. Bite-sized prices. Okay, so I'll look at Hood just so that one dude. Go down to 1 hour on Hood. Actually, let's just go to a day. Wait, oh yeah, I don't have RSI because it's trailing. Let's go 10 minute. Interesting. Cup with handle. I mean, this is, if you're doing on it, I don't know. If you're Kathy Wood, you own Hood, and you're like, I'm going to be in it long term because I believe that Robinhood is going to diversify like SoFi has into other forms of money management for millennials and younger people that don't want to have all of their money related things in different places. I think that is a sound thesis. Because I can tell you that I don't want all my stuff in different places, and I'm a straight up boomer. This is a cup with handle. So if you want some logic here, I'll try to make order from chaos by just pointing out this is a cup with handle. Also, it's like kind of like a double bottom, whatever you want to call it. It's broken out from that. We're on the 5 minute chart looking at Robinhood Hood. So you can target, just based on this intraday stuff, you can target something like that. That doesn't mean heavy bets on it or anything like that. That just means that's the resolution of this little continuation pattern that we have. Then if we want to look at this like a little pennant, we can do that. And then you can target something like, whoops, I did that wrong. Target something like, oh, it's exactly the same. All right, so look, you've got a cup with handle, and then it popped into a pennant pattern, and then that pennant pattern is giving us, it's sort of reconfirming that same price target of, a 5.6% jump from where we are right now, $46.89. I'll stamp it. Boom, Robinhood. Why is it moving? Because a bunch of people are buying it. Do you think that lithium shortage will affect them? Who?
I think he's talking about Tesla, about the batteries.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Can someone, we got to upgrade Gucci. Can we give him do we have VIP status in chat?
Yeah, I can make Gucci a moderator.
Yeah, Can you do that? Let's make him I'm Gucci. I really like the arc here that we've had. I think we're developing something really good. You need to be rewarded.
Kelly, what's up?
All right. Business platform. All right. So guys, what do we want to look at next? What do we want to look at? I'm still on this tip. Give me a 1 if you want to talk about finding those our favorites, our top 40 hits from summer 2020 that are now in the accumulation phase, and then find the entry price and look at price targets. Give me a 2 if you just want to do tickers from chat. 1 for Neil stuff, 2 for chat stuff. And producer AB, you can vote, but you have to put it in chat.
All right, I vote. I do have a stock, Neil, that I was looking at that has, I know this is like a third option, but it looked like a bottom to me, and I wanted to get your opinion of it.
Oh, wait. Hold on. You got to help me tally. Jesus.
All right, wait, hold on. They're coming in. This is like a binary code. A lot of 1s and 2s.
So we got, okay, first one, picks from chat. Neil, chat. Neil.
How about this? I'll count the 1s, you count the 2s.
Okay.
1, 2.
Don't count it loud, dude. 1, 2, 3.
I got 21 1s.
I got like 7 2s.
Damn.
All right, I guess we're gonna do my thing, guys. Sorry. All right, guys. Let's talk about getting in on the ground floor. Let's talk rat snacks. Turn this music down a little bit. It's a little bit distracting. Numero uno. Palantir. I've already been talking about it on the show, but I'm going to come back and reaffirm it for the folks that haven't been watching. Palantir is in an accumulation phase. Let's go to the thing. Oh, wait, dude. Producer AB. Gotta share that for the chart. Thank you, Master of Stocks, for the 5. All right. See the thing? Right here? Look at that thing. All right. They're similar things. All right. So we're right about here with Palantir. Does that mean that it will absolutely go up? No. That means that I'm happy to enter here so I can get maximum profit potential and keep raising my stop loss because I refuse to lose so much money that I get upset and it ruins my day. All right. Does this mean that I put 10% of my portfolio in a single asset? No. Master of Stocks. Stonks. But it does mean I want to be here for all that good. All right, so there's so much good to come. This is what we want to see. And then when it starts getting sloppy toppy, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? We're going to get out. Maybe buy some puts. Do we look at small caps at all? Yeah, for sure, John. As long as they're just not like super chaotic, like no discernible price structure. Here's John. Here's the litmus for that. If the chart, we don't look at like bullshit companies and stocks. We try to look at like stuff that we can find trends in. If there's no discernible trend, it's not really how I trade. Okay. So we got PLTR as one on the list. This one's for dog with toupee. What do we got here? Babies. All right. We got that run up. All right. We got our top. We got our distribution, right? Clear distribution. Classic stuff. All right. Markdown. Fake out. Plunge to the booty cheeks. All right. Let me zoom in, make sure you guys can really see that. Now, what do we have at the bottom that we always look for our accumulation phase? Look at that. It's even the same thing on the chart. Isn't that weird? It's a double bottom. It's some type of reversal pattern to show that we are reversing out of a downward trend into an upward trend. All right. And let's go back to our Wyckoff. It looks like we're kind of getting in like right about here. Huh. Airbnb, huh? Airbnb. Who'd thunk? All right. And what's it doing, guys? All right. Special points. That's right, Bodie McBoatface. I forgot about that. That's right, Kelly. Guys, what is this green line? Special compliments to anyone. Tubby Ninja, careful. All right, you're towing a line. What is the green line? If you guys remember, what is the green line on my chart, and why is it very good that we are crossed above it? Let me know in the chat if you know. And special like and subscribe and hit that bell. It really helps us out. Yeah, Palantir was one of them. I think Palantir is in an accumulation phase, and it's like we're in the roller coaster. We're sitting in the roller coaster. We got the thing on, and we're just starting to go and climbing up. Scott, that's right. It's a moving average. It's actually the 50-day moving average. Simple moving average. All right. Everyone's coming in with it now. 50 moving average, 50. Gary, no, not yet. And Happy, that's a good guess. Happy guessed the VWAP. My VWAP on my chart is green normally. So you're close there. So this is the 50-day moving average. Crossing the 50-day moving average is a very, very bullish indicator to investors that this thing that has been down in the dirt is starting to look pretty damn healthy. All right, 200-day moving average. It won't even show up on this thing because it's too young. Yeah, I've got all my indicators on. I don't want to put too many moving averages on, nor my VWAP, because I don't want to get my chart all messy. But fireworks happen. Mark my words. Fireworks happen when we break above 151 or 149, right at this area. That's when the fireworks start happening for Airbnb. Mark my words. I'm piling in right here. We're definitely going to hit some resistance. I expect a pullback. I expect a couple days of my Airbnb when I look at it on my little phone app. When I'm taking my morning poop, I expect to see some red. I fully expect it, and when I do, I'm going to buy more. And keep raising my stop loss and keep it really tight, because I see an accumulation phase, about something like this. And I believe that we're going to enter a big fat markup, and usually the markup goes much higher than it previously did. So profit potential here, if we just hit our previous all-time high, let's just look at it. And this is something you scale into and scale out of. So capital in, scaled in, profit scaled out. Profit potential from the current point up to its previous all-time high. Looking at a nice 53% gain. I'm happy about that. Thanks, T. What are the ones you normally use? You're probably asking about indicators. I use a lot, but I would say you can get by with just your RSI and your price. Everything else is just helpful. But what I use typically is VWAP anchored to the month. That's a newer thing for me, which I can turn on now. So that's why Happy thought it was VWAP, because I usually have a green thick VWAP there. But you want to have your moving averages on hand. Your 9, your 20, your 50, your 200 on hand. But also one that is magical. But I think it's magical, honestly, because it lines up with VWAP a lot, is the 65 exponential moving average, which it just serves as a support level a lot of times on momentum plays. So once we get into a trend, an upward trend, if and when we get into an upward trend with Airbnb, I would look to the 65 exponential moving average. And here's another one. The 65 exponential moving average, and another one for the same purpose, which is support for stocks that are in an upward trend, or otherwise like momentum stocks, is the wait, is that even the right one? Hold on one sec. Is the 10-week exponential moving average. Here it is, which I have as purple. So you can see on my chart, we broke the 10-week, but then we came back down. So right now we're just at a support level. That's like we're at the same support level that occurred throughout the middle of this whole thing. So like we're revisiting the ass crack. We're like, you know what? I wasn't quite done there. I'll go back. That's fine. But then I want to move on to something else after this. And holding the support here. But this 10-week and the 65-day are going to be very, very helpful moving averages, exponential, both of them, for looking at support lines on stocks that are in upward trends. But guys, I'm over. We've got a really special guest who's going to have some stock picks, some education on looking at levels, and a little bit of a futures perspective for you guys. Futures are very important for understanding what's happening in the broader stock market. Why? Because all financial markets are related. That's right. What happens in one market can affect another market. So the world isn't just stocks, believe it or not.
Wait, what?
I know. They don't tell you that when you that's not in the Benzinga employee handbook. but we're thinking about adding it. So, guys, let's bring onto the show Sylvia Bellrock.
Hi, nice to see you, Neil and Aaron. How are you doing?
Good. How are you today, Sylvia?
Good. The day is a little bit, not very successful so far. I got short and on Nasdaq, got stopped out. It's just messing around upside down. It's not doing anything at all. So a little bit slow price action, and I'm just hanging there, trying to wait for some better opportunities. And very important thing what you said actually about the overall big picture about the market. So you always want to know, of course, what happens on the big picture and on the trend on those indexes, because if the market is going down and you're trying to long, you will have a hard time. Same thing if the market is going up and you're trying to short, then you will have a hard time. So you always want the market to be in the direction in which you're trading, which is normally the long side. And very important.
That's, I think, a really good introduction to what's happening right now. Sylvia, would you mind sharing your screen?
Sure, I can share. Let's see what we have.
And for those, we've got some new people here. I'm seeing some new names. For those of them that don't know you, Sylvia, would you mind giving a brief introduction to yourself?
Sure. So for those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Sylvia Bellrock, and I've been trading for, I think, 8 years now, maybe going into the 9th year. So for some nice period of time, doing that full time now. And I also have an educational website for those of you who want to check out some free educational material. Feel free to check out sylviabellrock.com. I'm mainly trading stocks, of course, indices, futures recently, and trying to go with the big trend, combining technical and fundamental analysis. But for me, entries and exits are made basically based on the chart, based on support and resistance levels. And I do use fundamental analysis just for the purpose of giving me more conviction on those trades and more confidence.
All right, beautifully stated. What are we looking at on your chart?
I have one stock. I have a couple of stocks which I wanted to share today. And guys, of course, if you have some stocks, let us know. We're going to discuss them. So I do have here SB. This is a little bit cheaper stock. This is not normally something I trade on the regular basis, but I find the chart very good and fundamentals are doable. They're looking so far well. And you see, this is a nice uptrending chart, pulled back into this support area. So 3 is important area. We had a breakout of this area. This was previous resistance, previous high, broke out of this area, and now it is pulling back around this area. I like the fact that earnings is over, so we don't have to worry about that. And we have here higher lows. It's trying to reclaim those moving averages. So I'm using the moving averages 9, 20, 50, and 200. So it's trying to go above those right now, and I like the chart. It has some potential. It's not it's a cheaper stock. It's not too expensive. So that is a good one.
So that is ticker SB.
Yeah.
Guys, do you have any questions about what you guys see on the chart? There's a little bit of a delay, so we'll wait, but not for too long.
Yes, definitely. That is one of the stocks. Otherwise, I have some other stocks. Let me check my list. I have some of the big cap, actually, Facebook and PayPal, which I'm waiting patiently for them to set up. And I want to go into that. I'm going to show you the levels here. Facebook is actually very good. Nice gap up, pullback. I want to see a little bit more pullback here into the 334 because this is the previous support, previous low. Normally, if you have some good earnings, gap up, strong momentum, you're not going to see a huge pullback. So I'm waiting to see any kind of a confirmation with a green candle here, and if it starts to to slow down, consolidate here around this area, and if I see some bullish candlestick pattern, I'm going to enter right here. So I don't want to wait for it to go lower because this might not happen. and I'm waiting for that one to set up to enter. This is also for me a long-term trade, so I really like the stock has decent fundamentals, still some growth potential. I like it. Yeah.
Producer AB, I think there's a message for you in chat that you should read. That's just for Producer AB. All right, so that's Facebook, and then we got a really good question. So rule of thumb: enter at support from Christian. Sylvia, do you want to take that one?
Yes. So exactly, I am entering around support areas normally, and it also depends a lot on the market cycles, guys. So if you have a market cycle where everything is nicely uptrending, and you have a very nice, strong momentum to the upside, you will not going to see a lot of pullback into support. What you will see in those market cycles is consolidation on higher levels and then continuation of the breakout. When you have a little bit more of a accumulation cycle where everything is a little bit wider, the range is wide, and you have more pullbacks, this is normally a cycle where you will get deeper pullbacks into lower support areas, and those support areas are very good to enter because your risk reward is much better. In this kind of a market cycle, like on Facebook, where everything is straight up, I don't expect it to go much lower, to be honest with you. But you can use also, higher support levels to entry. So there are still some possibilities to enter here. But yeah, my rule is definitely enter around support. I'm not chasing breakouts. I don't want to buy here. So I know, unfortunately, a lot of newbies, what they're doing is trying to buy the breakout. So this is, again, this is not something, this will not work, but this is something what just doesn't give you a good risk reward. Always when you enter the trade, you want to have a good risk reward here. You want to have, you want to have something where you have some potential to the upside. So for example, let's take as an example, if you enter a breakout, so if you enter here 360, where should be your stop in this case? So you should put your stop at the previous low, which is in this case 331. And this is a $30 stop. This is a lot. And you're asking the stock to go at least $60 in order to make 2 times of your risk. So this is not a very good risk reward. You just have a huge stop in this case. And of course, depends on your horizon. If you're trying to hold for, let's say, a couple of months or a year, that's not a big deal. But if you're trying to make some consistent income on a monthly basis, then you should look for better risk reward. And most of the time, the better risk reward is if you enter on a pullback around support. So for example, here, if we go back around this area, this was a previous breakout area, support with a small morning star candlestick pattern is how I call it. Mm-hmm. And then you see it went above the previous candle's high with a green candle. You're risking here just below the previous candle's low, and you're not risking a lot in order to reach the previous high. So you just have much better risk reward. That's why I use those support areas as an entry.
So before we get on to some more picks, which I know you have a lot, there's a good conversation happening in chat. So shout out to the best looking and smartest chat on YouTube.
Thank you.
So guys, someone asked about is support the best time to buy? Sylvia answered that. And then someone came in and said you can start scaling in at support. And then when there's a breakout, you can continue scaling in. Which I thought was really good. So shout out to, I'm not sure who said that, but shout out to you for saying that. And then I think Dog with Toupee came in and said something really smart and clever, but I lost it.
Yeah.
Shout out Dog with Toupee.
Yes. So it always depends on what is your strategy. I like scaling in and out, but it also means you need to be more flexible. So for new traders, especially for those who are just starting out, it can be overwhelming with scaling in and out. And I see that a lot also with my members. It's just sometimes you have like a mental stop and you're trying to do something, but if you have too much information, too many tickers and dealing with size, this can get overwhelming. So I do agree, definitely, if you have like, if you're entering on a pullback and things are breaking out, you can continue adding to a winner. That's always a good idea. but you always need to know where do you want to exit, what is your average price, and all this kind of stuff. So scaling in is a good way to do the things. I agree.
So guys, give us, I guess there's kind of two ways we can go from here, Sylvia. We know the drill. It's either tickers from chat or tickers from Sylvia. So let's get a 1 for tickers from Sylvia and a 2 for tickers from chat. And while that's going, we'll go ahead and do a freebie. If Sylvia, if you don't mind looking at Peloton.
Oh yes,
we were very,
let's do this.
Yeah, we were very politely asked by Davis.
Peloton, I traded it a lot, but at some point I got stopped here. This was here in this area. Now it starts to look, actually, it is looking very good. It started to move up again. And the only thing what I don't like about Peloton is it is right at resistance. So 125 looks like it is acting as a huge resistance level. Let me open up my pen. So those drawings here, guys, those are some recent support and resistance areas. Don't get confused with that. So you see, this was the previous high. And every time the stock went into this area, 125, for some reason it reversed. And this is a strong resistance. Reversed here, another reversal candle here. Actually, this is a doji candle. Came into the 125 one more time, big red candle. This is a selling sign, reversed. So for some reason, it cannot get through this 125, which is the resistance area. But overall, I think this is a good, a good stock, growth stock, has some growth potential. It makes higher lows. So you see here, every single low is higher than the previous one. It looks like it found support around the 50 EMA. Overall, I'm bullish on this stock. Target should be, in this case, the previous resistance 144.90 and 166, which is below the all-time high. 171 is the all-time high. So those are the targets if you enter long. Now, the only thing what I don't like is that they have earnings here. This is at what is that? That's on 26th of August. So if you enter this stock and you are not in profit, definitely be aware of the earnings, because this can get volatile, can gap down, and you just don't know. Even if you think they are doing great and they have great expectations and will beat earnings, sometimes you just don't know the reaction, and sometimes they might miss expectations, and then you're going to end up, with a gap down. And if you enter, for example, 118 and it gaps to 97 or something, it's just not something what is predictable. So I say always, if you want to gamble, then go to a casino. Earnings is just nothing you would want to be involved before that. But if you are in profit, you can take partially something off. I think this is a good looking setup here. It's holding the highs, holding support areas, so it looks very good.
So what other stocks are you looking at, Sylvia?
Yeah, I'm looking at, I mentioned Facebook and SB. I'm looking at PayPal. So PayPal, I really want to go bigger with this one when it sets up, of course.
And really quick, guys, give me a 1 in chat if you guys are following along with your charts. If you're using this time to be better, like Melania Trump used to say, be better. Give me a 1 if you are. Give me a 2 if you're not using this time to be better. All right.
Yeah, so PayPal, same thing. Actually, you see a very good example that it is just breaking below support, and based on the earnings, it gapped down. So this is definitely something you want to avoid. What I see here with PayPal is this is for me a buying opportunity, even though they don't expect a lot of growth and they didn't do too good. They are still a good, profitable company. They are still, for me, a very nice looking company to invest also, not only to trade. So what I'm looking here is I wanted this to slow down, because normally when you have earnings, those stocks can get really volatile. They can start going upside down for a while and just do a little bit of wild movements. And so I want them to slow down, maybe start to consolidate for a little bit, and then go long with that, because this is a stock which I really like. have a good risk reward. So the lower it goes, the better for me. I would like to see it actually even lower at the 252, but I am not sure if this is going to happen. So I'm going to take what I get here and scale into the position because I like the stock. And this is another thing why I like combining with some fundamentals, because if you like overall the company and the stock, you can allow yourself to be flexible and scale into the position on the way down into support. So for PayPal, it goes into the almost into the 30 oversold area, and this is one of my favorite setups. Neil, I think we discussed that a couple of times. If something goes into oversold 30 RSI and the stock is looking good profitable company, this is actually a very good setup with good risk reward, because it has the possibility to bounce of this area and continue higher. So PayPal is one of my favorite. I really want this to go lower and go long on this.
I love oversold status on a good company.
Yeah.
That's why we got a question earlier about which indicators are used, and my response was that you could get by with just price and RSI in a lot of cases. Guys, smash that like. Let's get to 150 likes. There's something I said I would do if we got to one. Oh, I'll play we'll play the Spice Girls song if we get to 100 likes. All right, guys. So no 100 likes, no Spice Girls for you guys. All right, so smash that like button.
That's very good. Let me see what else I have. I have GLW. I don't know if did I mention that? I think no.
No. GLW?
Yeah.
I'm saying it back for Aaron to get it. The banner. Ooh, I like this.
GLW, yeah. That's similar setup. Very nice uptrending move. Made a double top here, pulled back, broke support, and started to show a little bit of a weakness, and then stopped around this previous support. So you see again, if you look back, how well those support areas work. This was previous resistance, was rejected a couple of times, tested many times, so 3 times here. Came here, bounced off this area, tested one more time. So this 3860 becomes a very important support area. Unfortunately, I didn't see it here. I saw it already when it's a little bit late here. And yesterday I was thinking if I should enter, but then it closed red, so I decided to wait this out. It had earnings, which is a good thing, so you don't have to worry about gap downs or anything unexpected here. So what I like to see is a little bit more green, so this is a consolidation type of a setup, broke out above those EMAs, which is a good thing. And now I want to see a little bit more green here, and then I might enter maybe around this area here, 42, something like that, with stop below those EMAs, and target is 46 as a swing, so the previous high. So that's something I like. Also, some growth stocks has some potential to the upside. Yeah, that's one of my favorites too.
Adding that to the watch list, and very astutely by Roman Lubers. It's a classic, important role in ancient society. Very nice, keeps bouncing off the 200 EMA. Yes, we've got that 200 moving average support.
So those are for now which I'm watching. Best or my favorite is PayPal. I really want this to go lower, but let's see.
So guys, one final. Let's do one more for chat while we still got Sylvia here. So drop your tickers in while you still got the one and only illustrious guest, the most illustrious guest, Sylvia Belrock here, to look at levels on your ticker of choice. Do you want to look at Riot? We've gotten Riot a couple times, and I feel like that's going to come up.
Yes, let's check it out. Riot.
I have very little enthusiasm.
I've traded this before. I sometimes you can find out involved in the trade on the way how I'm talking about a stock.
Let's get it out of our system then.
No, but I don't know, something I did something wrong with this stock. I think I made some profit on it, then I re-entered, gave everything back, and sometimes you just think, okay, I'm done with it. But this has earnings, so that's the problem if you're swinging that. So if you're trying to swing trade, again, try to avoid those. Resistance is, let me see the exact level. Resistance is at 40.82. So this is the previous high. Now it is trying to consolidate here above those EMAs, and still it is rejecting the 34.80 resistance, followed by a red candle. So that's not a very good sign. So what do you want to see if you have this kind of a flagging formation or a sideways price action? You want to see a higher low. So you want to see some doji candles on the bottom of the candle. So they should be on the bottom, something like this, something like that. You want to see those kind of candles here pressing higher and closing stronger with a green candle. That would be a good entry. So for now, after this red candle, I would personally not go long, but it is bullish looking chart, and of course with Bitcoin, if you think about that, it has some future potential. So I do think this has a future, but you need to wait for the better entry.
Beautifully stated, Sylvia. I would expect nothing less. Guys, SylviaBellrock.com is the website where you can get some more of that solid technical and fundamental analysis education. Sylvia, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you too, Neil. This is always a pleasure to me to talk to you and to see also the viewers here what they are trading and interested in. So stay safe, have a good trading week, and we will talk again soon.
Sounds good. All right. See you, Sylvia.
See you. Bye.
All right, guys, SylviaBellrock.com. Get on over there. The last one that she had was GLW. I like that one. We added that to the official Get Technical watch list. List. What's up next, Aaron Bree?
We have the Benzinga Crypto Show with Catherine Ross, Aaron Thomas, and a special guest that you will have to tune in to find out.
Oh, wow. That's incredible, guys. So if you like cryptocurrency or are interested in overall blockchain technology, stick around. There's good stuff for you. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. How many likes did we get up to? Let's see. You guys got to 100 likes. Good job. You got to 107. What is it? What did I say I would do for 100? What was the Chatterbait tip menu that Happy Muhammad put down? That was cracking me up.
He said something about I think singing a Slayer song.
Oh no, they get the. Hold on. Do we have time? No, Slayer was 150, and I'm not gonna sing it. I'm gonna play it. Singing it's like too easy, and it's super awkward too.
Spice Girls.
Both are awkward.
Yo, tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna really, really, really wanna zig a zig, zig a zig, zig a zig, zig a zig, zig a zig a zig, zig a zig, zig a zig, zig a zig a zig, zig a zig, zig a zig, zig a zig a zig, zig a zig a zig.
Oh, I'm the only one dancing, you asshole. You stop dancing? You let me keep dancing? Guys, he is not the Sam to my Frodo. Guys, thanks for tuning in. This has been another episode of Get Technical. Keep it real. Keep it light. Enjoy trading. Enjoy the markets this week. Lots of good opportunities. Marco, big coming out your way. I know the music's loud. I know it's loud, guys. I'm going to turn it down. Yeah, that was Sylvia Bellrock. SylviaBellrock.com for more of that education. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you tomorrow on Get Technical. Happy trading.
Boom. Stick around for a crypto show on Benzinga starting now.